I'm going to try to make neck cooling wraps for the after-school pickup teachers who help get in the cars, because it's been over 105 every day when I go to pick them up, and I just feel terrible for them, and I want to help them cool off. So last night I did a practice run. It's definitely not perfect, but it does the job. So it has a little zipper, and I put reusable ice cubes in here, and it fell out. So that way they can be taken out, and you can wash this if you need to. I'm sure it'll get sweaty. Then, oh gosh, okay. Then goes around your neck, and you got a little hair tie here that's sewn in, and voila. So hopefully I can make this a little bit better. I just cut some of this fabric, so we'll see. All right, so I had to cut the ends. I just made a nice little round on both ends, measured it out, and my original pattern wanted me to sew the ends before I put in the zipper, but I didn't like that. So my zipper was too long. I needed to cut it down to make it shorter, and then I had to sew the end because last night I accidentally completely took the zipper head off. So I'm making sure I don't do that again. You can see that I'm measuring out where the middle is of the zipper as well as the fabric, and then realized, like, no, I want to sew the zipper in first. So now I'm pulling it apart so I can sew my zipper right sides together on one side. And I wish sewing was as fast as this, but of course not. This whole video was like 4.5 minutes. It took about an hour at least. I was turning it inside out to sew the outside to make a nice little outside seam because I didn't get to do that last night on the previous pattern I used. So I think it looks a little cleaner when you sew the outside of the zipper. Here I am cutting off all the loose ends so it looks a little cleaner, and I'm going to make sure that I can unzip it all the way and turn it right side out. All right, here's the final result. I'm putting in my reusable ice cubes and making sure it can zip. And voila, she's done. Hopefully I can cool off some teachers, and I have about 15 more to make to get everybody. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.